Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Raymond School Fields, where we are set to bring you Brockton Blazers softball. We've got an Old Silver Lake League minor division game featuring Abington 3 versus your hometown Brockton Blazers. Let's take a look quickly at the starting lineups for today's game. For Abington, we have Jordan leading off, Brenna batting second, Peyton batting third, Maggie batting fourth, Hannah batting fifth, Paige M batting sixth, Iris batting seventh, Abby batting eighth, Paige W batting ninth, and Maddie batting 10th. For the Blazers, we got Remy leading off, Jaslyn batting second, Natalie in the 3-hole, Jasmine in the cleanup spot, Eleanor batting fifth, Ariana batting sixth, Nyla batting seventh, Raylan batting eighth, Kelani batting ninth, Fiona batting 10th, London batting 11th, and Maya batting 12th. You see the Blazers have taken the field. We've got warm-up pitches underway, and we are just about ready to kick things off. This will be the first of a doubleheader here today. And we are set to go as Jordan steps into the box to lead things off for Abington. She takes the pitch high for a ball. The pitch popped up foul off the third base side. Natalie, the starting pitcher here for Brockton. Foul tip for strike two, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count here on Jordan. The 1-2 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Everyone gets ready. Here comes the pitch. Down low, and the count's now full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded sharply over to third. It's fielded there. The throw to first is not going to be in time. Jordan's going to round first, and she is going to head into second base. As she has a leadoff single, but puts herself into scoring position. Brenna, the next hitter here for Abington. Pitch misses inside. Outside, ball 2. The pitch. 3 balls and no strikes to count now here on Brenna. High, ball 4. Runner's going to try and go to third, and she will make it. Brenna heads down to first with the base on balls, and that puts runners at the corners here. Reminder that at the minor level, there is only stealing of third allowed. Peyton will be the next hitter. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Peyton's back in the box. And the pitch is on the way. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. Natalie quickly ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out now in the inning. And here comes Maggie up to bat. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Up high, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. A little short. 3 balls and no strikes now here on Maggie. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Maggie will head down to first base, and that will load the bases up for Abington. Hannah will be the next hitter. A chance to open the scoring here. First pitch misses for a ball. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Natalie gets set, and she delivers. Swing and a ground ball over to shortstop. It's fielded there, and no play to be made. Everybody's safe. Run comes in to score, and Abington is on the board first. This brings Paige M up to bat. First pitch misses short for a ball. The 1-0 pitch is outside for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Low, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Now the count here on Paige. Inside, ball 4. Paige will head down to first. That'll bring another run home on the walk. And Abington now leads by 2. That's the 3rd walk of the inning, so per the minor rules, a coach for the batting team will now come in and finish off the inning. While the coach is in, there are no walks and there is no stealing. Iris is the hitter now here for Abington. Swing and a miss for a strike. Here's the pitch. Popped up in front of the plate. And she's out at home. Two outs now in the inning, as Abby will be the next batter. Pitch. She grounds it through into right field for a hit. Hannah comes in to score. And it's an RBI single for Abby.
Thank you.
Paige W steps into the box next. And she swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung in on and missed. 2 strikes now here on Paige. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will retire the side in the top of the first. Abington does pick up 3 runs, and as we go to the home half of the first inning, it's Abington 3, Brockton coming up. We're back here for the bottom of the first inning as Remy leads things off as she takes a ball. Second pitch misses up high, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Down low, 3 balls and no strikes here on Remy. Here's the pitch. Outside, and that's ball 4. Remy will head down to first with a leadoff walk. Jaslyn will be the next hitter. Comes the pitch. Grounded foul off the first base side. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. Jaslyn quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Jaslyn. Here comes the pitch. High, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning. Natalie steps in next. She takes the first pitch up high for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. Low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Natalie. Pitcher's ready. And she delivers. Up high. That's ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's now full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped over towards the third base side, foul. Here comes another 3-2 pitch. Popped up behind the plate. And it drops down foul. Here comes another 3-2 pitch. Grounded back towards the pitcher. She has it. The throw to first. And it's not going to be there in time. Natalie reaches with an infield single. Puts runners at first and second here with 1 out as Jasmine's the hitter. Takes a pitch up high, ball 1. Remy heads over to third on the pass ball, and she will make it. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line, but foul. We have our first official timeout for an untied shoe. And everyone's ready. And here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count here on Jasmine. Here comes the pitch. Up high, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch is on the way. Down low, and the count's now full. Here's the payoff pitch. This is for ball 4. Jasmine heads down to first with a walk, and that's going to load the bases up full of Blazers. Eleanor steps in next. She grounds the first pitch over to shortstop. It's fielded there. The throw to third, and it's not in time. A run comes in to score, and the Blazers are on the board. Ariana will step into the box next. First pitch to her is up high for a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Down low, ball 2. Ariana's back in the box, and the pitch is on the way. High, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now here on Ariana. Three-0 pitch. Low, ball 4. That's going to bring home another run for Brockton, and they've cut the lead down to 1. Nyla steps in next for Brockton. Still only 1 out in the inning. She swings and misses at the first pitch. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Again, you'll notice we have a coach out there pitching after the third walk issue to the inning. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now in the inning. And Raylan will be the next batter. Chance to try and tie the game up here for Brockton. She takes the first pitch for a strike. Here comes the pitch. Popped up foul off the third base side and out of play. Everyone's set. And here's the pitch. Lined into the outfield for a hit. Jasmine comes in to score. Eleanor's being waved around. She will score as well. They're going to wave another runner around, but I don't think that final run will count. That's a 2-run single for Raylan to give the Blazers the lead, and it brings the inning to a close with the 4-run limit. The Blazers answer back with 4, and as we go to the second inning, it's Brockton 4, Abington 2.
He was taking a hole. What are you doing? Can you pass me that hat, please? Yeah. I was running off with it. I was running off. Look, I forgot it was there.
All right, we are ready for the start of the second inning. First, we have an expert cleaning of home plate. And Maddie will lead things off for Abington. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Pitch misses a little bit outside for ball 1. Adventures in getting the ball back to the pitcher. And Natalie has it now. And the 1-1 pitch. Low, 2 balls and 1 strike now the count here on Maddie. Here's the 2-1. Outside for ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and the count is now full. The payoff pitch. Misses down low for ball 4, and Maddie will head down to first with a leadoff walk. Jordan will be the hitter as we're back to the top of the Abington order. She singled and scored her first time up. First pitch is short for a ball. Over the outside corner for strike 1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Jordan. The 2-1 pitch. Low, ball 3. And that's ball 4. Jordan heads down to first, and that will put runners at first and second with nobody out. As Brenna will be the hitter. She walked and scored her first time up. There's a called strike. The runner's going to try and go to third. And she will get there on the pass ball. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. One out now in the inning. Runner still at the corners as Peyton will be the hitter. She grounds the first pitch over to shortstop. It's fielded there, and no play to be made. Maddie comes in to score, and Abington ties the game. Maggie will step into the box next. She walked her first time up. She takes the pitch outside, runner goes, and she'll get to third. Again, a reminder, runners are only allowed to steal third base here at the minor level. They cannot steal second or home. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Main reason for that rule is that it's at this age, it's tough for the catchers to make the throw down to second. Popped right in front of the plate, but it bounces back foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, the count here on Maggie.
All right, defense, be ready.
Fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Everyone gets set. And here's the pitch. Down low for ball 2. The pitch. Called strike 3. Natalie has her second strikeout of the inning, and there's now 2 down. Hannah steps in. She singled and scored in her first at bat. First pitch is short for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Pitch. 3 balls and no strikes now here on Hannah. Here's the 3-0. Inside, ball 4. Hannah heads down the first, and that will load up the bases. Paige M will be the batter. She walked her first time up. Pitch misses outside for a ball. Oh, yep, that was in fact 3 walks on the inning, so the coach will come on to finish the job. Here's the pitch. Popped up behind the catcher, and it drops down. Here's the pitch. Grounded in front of the plate down the third base line, but foul. Jordan came flying in home and tried to slide in, but ball was foul. Here's the pitch. Popped up over towards the first baseman. It's fielded there, and no play to be made. Jordan comes in to score, and everybody's safe. Abington now goes back on top by 1. First pitch to Iris is popped back foul. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Popped over the third base line, and it's foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3, and that will bring the top of the second inning to a close. Abington picks up 2 runs, and as we go to the bottom half of the second inning, it's Abington 5, Brockton 4. We're ready here for the bottom half of the second inning. Kehlani will lead things off.
Here we go, Kehlani. Maddie. Go, Kehlani, you got it.
First pitch misses outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the first base line, but it's foul. Here's the 1-1. High. 2 balls and a strike now here on Kehlani. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Inside, ball 4. Kehlani heads down to first with a leadoff walk. That's going to bring Fiona up to bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike two. Fiona's up there swinging. He's ready to hit. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. One out now in the inning as London will be the hitter. Here's the pitch to London. Down low for a ball. High and outside, ball two. 2-0. Called strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike now here on London. Here comes the pitch. Misses for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Up and away, ball 4. London heads down to first. And we've now got runners at first and second, as Maya will step into the box next. Here's the pitch to Maya. High and tight for a ball. Kaylani's going to run to third. The throw is not going to be there to get her. Here's the pitch to Maya. Called strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here on Maya. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That's going to record the second out of the inning. And we're back to the Blazers' top of the order as Remy steps in. She walked and scored her first time up. First pitch is there for a strike. The 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Pitcher's ready, and she delivers the 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike, the count here on Remy. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 3. Called strike 2, and the count's now full. Remy took a couple practice swings. Pitcher's ready. She's ready. And here comes the payoff pitch. Up high, ball 4. That's going to load the bases here for the Blazers, and it also signifies the third walk of the inning, so Coach Declan will come in to do the honors. Jaslyn steps into the box here. She grounds the ball over towards the pitcher. The throw home, and the out is made at home. That will retire the side in the second. No runs across for Brockton, and as we go to the third inning, it's Abington 5, Brockton 4. We're back here for the start of the third inning. And Abby starts things off with a slow roll in front of the plate for an infield single. That's going to bring Paige W. up to bat. First pitch misses for a ball. Outside, ball 2. And she's going to head down to first. I think the pitch may have hit her. Let's runners at first and second now for Maddie. She walked and scored her first time up. Outside for a ball. Runner's going to try and take third. The throw down is not in time. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now here on Maddie. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Short, ball 3, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4. Maddie heads down to first, and that's going to load the bases up for Abington. Jordan steps in next. She's singled and walked, scored twice so far today. And she takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. In there for a called strike. The 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Jordan heads down to first. Abby will come in to score. And that is the 3rd walk of the inning. Coach will head on out. Brenna, the next hitter, she walked and scored back in the 1st. She takes the first pitch for a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded back towards the middle. It's fielded there. The throw to first is not in time. 1 runner comes in. A 2nd runner has come in to score. And another 2 runs come across for Abington. Peyton steps in. She singled her last time up. She fouls the first pitch off. One strike pitch. Grounded over towards first. It's blocked there. Out at first. A run comes in to score, though, and that is the 4th run of the inning. And that's going to bring the inning to a close. Abington picks up another 4 runs. And as we go to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, it's Abington 9, Brockton 4. We're back here for the bottom half of the third inning. Natalie leads things off. She singled and scored her first time up. Swung on and missed for strike one. Two balls and a strike now, the count here on Natalie. Swing and a miss. The count's now evened up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher. She has it. The throw to first. And they get the out at first. One down in the inning. Jasmine will be the hitter next. She walked and scored her first time up. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike one. Inside, ball one. One pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count now here on Jasmine. Here comes the pitch. It misses, ball 2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 quick outs in the inning. As Eleanor will step into the box next. She reached on a fielder's choice and scored in her first at bat. She grounds the first pitch over to shortstop. It's stopped there. And the throw to first is not going to be in time. Eleanor gets herself an infield single. She heads over to second on the overthrow. And now a runner in scoring position here for Brockton. That's going to bring Ariana up to bat. She walked in her first plate appearance. She swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And it hits her. And that's why they wear batting helmets. Ariana heads down to first on the hit by pitch. And we've got runners at first and second now as Nyla steps in. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Called strike 3, and that will retire the side. No runs again for Brockton, and as we go to the 4th inning, it's still 9-4 Abington. All right, here we go to start up the fourth inning. Maggie will lead things off for Abington. She walked back from the first inning. She swings at the first pitch and pops it up, and it's foul behind the plate. Comes the pitch. Outside for a ball. And we have our second official timeout of the game for an untied shoe. Two balls and a strike now here on Maggie. High ball 3. Pitch. Low for ball 4. Maggie heads down to first with a leadoff walk. That's going to bring Hannah up to bat. She's singled and walked and scored once so far today. She takes the first pitch outside. Here's the pitch. High ball 2. Called. Strike 1, 2 balls and a strike now. The count here on Hannah. Up high, ball 3. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And it drops down into the outfield for a hit. The throw to second is not going to be in time. Maggie ends up all the way over at third, and Hannah's got herself another single. Runners at the corners now for Abington as Paige M will be the hitter. She's walked and singled so far today as she watches one go by high for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. London's got the ball back on the mound. And here's the pitch. Up high, 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Paige. Called strike 1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. That walk's going to load the bases. That's going to bring Iris up to bat. She reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. High and inside, ball 2. Pitch. And it hits her. That'll bring a run home. And that's also the 3rd walk of the inning. Abby will be the hitter. She's singled twice and scored once today. She grounds the first ball towards second base, and it's into the outfield for a hit. Hannah comes in to score. Paige is going to follow her in. And it's a 2-run single for Abby. Paige W. will be the next batter. She was hit by a pitch and scored in her last plate appearance. She grounds the first pitch down the third base line, and it's foul. Here's the pitch. Grounded over the third base side and foul again. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the pitcher. She has it, the throw to first, and it gets by. Iris will come around and she will score, and that will be the fourth run of the inning. And that's going to bring the inning to a close. Abington picks up another 4 runs, and as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, it's Abington 13, Brockton 4.
Runs and hits, right? All right, let's go. Hey, Paige and Hannah. Switch. Paige going first. Hannah's going second. Me too. Hannah, go right field. Iris, you're second base. Raylan, Elani, Fiona. Sounds like hits to me. Let's go.
We're back for the bottom of the fourth inning as Raylan is leading off as she took the first pitch for a ball. She singled her first time up. She lines the ball down the third base line, and it's fair. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Raylan rounds first. She's going to head on over to second. She smoked that ball and ended up with a double. Leadoff runner finds her way to scoring position as Kalani will be the next hitter. She walked her first time up as she takes a pitch outside for a ball. Raylan's going to go to third, and she makes it. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the pitch. Called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here on Kelani. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out now in the inning. Fiona will be the hitter. She swings to the first pitch and grounds it over to short. It's fielded there. Play made over towards third, but there's no one there. Raylan comes in to score. And Fiona has an RBI single. London will be the next batter. She walked in her first plate appearance. First pitch misses outside. Outside again, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 2 balls and a strike now here on London. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It counts evened up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball down the third base line, and it's a fair ball. Fiona pulls into second, and everyone's safe. London has herself a single. Two on now, with 1 out as Maya will be the hitter. Swing and a miss at the first pitch for strike 1. Grounding the first pitch, the pitch over to shortstop. The shortstop will take it over to third herself for the out. 2 outs now in the inning. As Remy will be the next batter. She's walked twice and scored once so far today. And she takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Over the inside corner for a called strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now here on Remy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and we got 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside, and the count's full. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Remy heads down to first with her 3rd walk of the day. That brings Jaslyn up next. Chance for the Blazers to try and put a few more on the board here. Low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Grounded over to shortstop. It's fielded there. And she takes it over to third in again for the out. And that will retire the side. The Blazers do pick up a run. And as we go to the 5th inning, it's Abington 13, Brockton 5. Top of the 5th inning starts off as Maddie takes a swing at the first pitch for strike 1.
Repeat it, same thing.
She's walked and scored twice so far today. Down low, ball 2. Oh, ball 1, excuse me. A little bit high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Maddie. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High, and the count's full. Here's the pitch. Called, strike 3. London picks up the K, and there's 1 out in the inning. Jordan steps into the box. She is singled, walked twice, scored all 3 times up today. She takes the first pitch for a ball. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes here on Jordan. Here's the 3-0. Outside, ball 4. Jordan heads down to first with the walk. Brenna steps in next. She's walked and singled and scored once so far today.
Nice job.
First pitch is right there for a strike. Called strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Brenna. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. Brenna heads down to first. We've got runners at first and second now. Peyton will be the hitter. She singled back in the second inning. She takes the pitch high. Runner goes to third. And she'll get there with no throw. High, ball 2. Swing and a pop up towards second base. The throw to second, and they get the out at second. A run comes in to score. And there are now 2 outs in the inning. Maggie is the batter. She's walked twice and scored once today. First pitch misses up high. The 1-0 pitch. Low ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a pop up towards second base. It gets down. The throw comes into the mound. Peyton heads over to third, and Maggie has herself a single. Runners in the corners now with 2 outs, as Hannah will be the hitter. She singled twice, walked once, and scored twice today. First pitch misses high for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1. High and outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. The count now here on Hannah. Inside, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Hannah heads down to first. Gotta load the bases up. Also the 3rd walk of the inning, so the coach will come in. As Paige M will be the hitter. She's walked twice, singled once, scored once so far today. She grounds the first ball back to the pitcher. She has it. The throw to first. And they're not going to be able to get the out. Peyton scores. Maggie also comes around to score. Hannah pulls into third. Another 2 runs come across for Abington. Iris will be the next batter. She's reached on a fielder's choice and was hit by a pitch and scored. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded over towards second base. It's fielded there. The throw to first is not in time. Hannah scores. And that is the 4th run of the inning. Abington plates another 4 runs, and as we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, it's Abington 17, Brockton 5.
Let's get some
All right, we're here to start the home half of the 5th inning. Natalie will lead things off for the Blazers. She singled and scored back in the 1st inning. She takes a pitch inside for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low, 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Natalie. Here's the 2-1. Grounded foul off the first base side. The pitch. High and tight, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. It's fielded there. The throw to first is in time for the out. Nice play. One out now in the inning. Jasmine will be the hitter. She walked and scored back in the 1st inning. She takes the first pitch for a ball. High, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Jasmine. The pitch. Grounded to first. It's fielded there, and the play is made for the 2nd out of the inning. 3 unassisted on the putout. That'll bring Eleanor up to bat. She's reached on a fielder's choice and singled and scored once. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike now here on Eleanor. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Up and inside, and the count's now full. Here's the payoff pitch. High, ball 4. Eleanor will head down to first with a 2-out walk. Ariana will be the next batter. She's walked, been hit by a pitch. And she takes the first pitch for a ball. Pitch. Grounded back towards the pitcher. She has it. The throw to first. And it's there for the out. And that will bring the inning to a close. No runs across for Brockton. We go to the 6th inning. It's Abington 17, Brockton 5.
There we go, right like that. Down to third, ball's hit, throw it out, throw it out. Throw it to third. You make the high school. Tell third baseman.
Braylon! Pay attention, she's throwing it down.
Ready? Throw this one down.
Three.
Center field.
Good throw.
Oh, nice.
Good catch, Roland. Good throw.
All right, batter up.
All right, here we go. We are into the 6th inning. This is the final inning of the game. Abby will lead things off for Abington. She's singled all 3 times up at bat. High and outside for a ball. Swinging a ground ball over towards third base shortstop area, and there's no play to be made there. Abby has her 4th hit of the game. They'll bring Paige W. up to bat. She's been hit by a pitch, singled, scored once today. 0 for a ball. And it hits her. Runners at first and second now, as Maddie will be the next hitter. She's walked and scored twice so far today. Low, ball 1. Here's the pitch. This is for ball 2, and Abby will head on over to third.
There we go, Pete. Nice and hard, right? Right down.
2-0 pitch. Right there. 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Maddie. Pitch outside, ball 3. Three 1 pitch inside, ball 4. Maddie heads down to first, and the bases are now loaded. Jordan steps into the box next. She singled, walked 3 times, scored all 4 times up. He swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Down and inside, ball 1. Pitch. A little bit high and outside. 2 balls and a strike now here on Jordan. Pitch. This is for ball 3. One. Inside, ball 4. It's going to bring a run home. It's also the 3rd walk of the inning. Brenna steps in next here for Abington. She is walked twice, singled once, and scored once as she swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounded back towards the pitcher's mound. It's fielded there. And no throw. Everybody's safe. Another run comes in to score. Peyton, the batter. She gets strike 1. She singled to reach on a fielder's choice, scored once today. Fouls it off. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3. 1 out now in the inning. Maggie will be the next hitter. Walked twice, singled once, scored twice. She grounds the first pitch over towards the first base side. It's fielded there by Natalie, and she gets the out. Another run comes in to score. There are now 2 outs in the inning. That's going to bring Hannah up. She lines the first pitch into center field for a hit. Jordan comes in to score. Paige M steps into the box next. She's walked twice, singled twice, and scored once. She swings and misses at the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Popped up on the first base side, and it goes foul. Pitch. Grounded over towards first again, and it's going to get through. Brenna comes in to score. And they are imposing a 5-run limit here in this last inning. That's going to bring the inning to a close as we go to the home half of the 6th inning. It's Abington 22, Brockton 5. All right, here we go. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Final at bats of the game for the Blazers as Nyla will lead things off. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. Swinging a ground ball over towards the second base side. The pitcher tries to make the play, and Nyla is safe at first. That's going to bring Raylan up to bat. She has singled and doubled so far today. 1 run scored. She takes the first pitch for a strike. Up high, ball 1. Fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes in the count now here on Raylan. Here's the pitch. Grounded hard over to shortstop. It bounces over towards second. And right where they need to make the play for the out. 1 out now in the inning. That'll bring Kalani up to bat. She walked back in the second inning. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1 pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike now here on Kalani. Pitch. Called. Strike 2. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down now in the inning. Fiona will be the hitter. She singled her last time up. She grounds the first pitch over towards second, and it's going to get through into the outfield. Raylan's going to head towards third. The throw is going to come in, but it's not going to be in time. And Fiona's got herself another single. Runners at the corners now as London will be the hitter. She's walked and singled so far today. Pitch misses high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. The count on London. Inside, ball 4. That's going to load the bases. Here's the pitch to Maya. This is down low. Up high. 3-0 the count now here on Maya. Here's the pitch. High for ball 4. Maya heads down to first. That'll bring a run in to score. First pitch to Remy is there for a strike. Called, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count here on Remy. High, ball 2. Count's now full. Here's the payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. Remy heads down to first. Another run will come in. And that's the 3rd walk of the inning. Jaslyn will be the next hitter. She fouls the first pitch off for strike one. Popped up over towards the shortstop side. It gets out to the outfield. The throw to third is not in time. London comes in to score, as Natalie will be the hitter. Swing and a miss for strike one. Natalie singled and scored back in the first inning. Swung on and missed for strike two. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Lined into the pitcher, caught it. And that will bring the game to a close. Both teams will line it up, congratulate each other for a game well played. And as they do, we check the final score. Abington 22, Brockton 8. We're going to step aside for a few minutes, and then we've got another game coming at you. Our senior division team will be playing in about a half an hour. For those taking off, thanks for tuning in. For those sticking around, we'll see you in about 30 minutes.